Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Continuing in volume 2, Riyadh al-Salihin, book number 5, entitled The Book of Salutations. Chapter 138, Greeting the Non-Muslims and Prohibition of Taking an Initiative. Narrated Abu Huraira radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Do not salute the Jews and the Christians before they salute you. And when you meet any one of them on the road, force him to go to the narrowest part of it." Muslim. This hadith prohibits Muslims from saluting non-Muslims first. It also tells us that when the road is crowded, we should use the middle of the road and let the non-Muslim use its sides. This hadith shows the dignity of Muslims and the disgrace and humiliation of the non-Muslim. Narrated Anas radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "When the people of the book salute you, i.e. by saying Assalamu alaikum, meaning death be upon you, you should respond with wa alaikum, the same on you, i.e. and death will be upon you, and no one will escape death." Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Narrated Usama bin Zayd radiyallahu anhu, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed by a mixed company of people, which included Muslims, polytheists, and Jews, and he gave them the salutation of peace, i.e. Assalamu alaikum. Bukhari and Muslim. If there is a mixed assembly of Muslims and non-Muslim, one should utter greetings of peace to it, but consider Muslim as one's addressees. Chapter 139, Excellence of Greeting on Arrival and Departure. Narrated Abu Huraira radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "When one of you arrives in a gathering, he should offer salutation to those who are already there, and he should also do so when he intends to depart. The first act of greeting is not more meritorious than the last." Abu Dawood. We should offer a salam to those sitting in the gathering on our arrival as well as departure. Both the greetings are essential. The first act of greeting is not more meritorious than the last, means that we should utter it on both occasions. Chapter 140, Seeking permission to enter somebody's house and manner related to it. Allah the Exalted says in Surah number 24, verse number 27, of which the meaning is, "O you who believe, enter not houses other than your own until you have asked permission and greeted those in them." And verse number 59, which means, "And when the children among you come to puberty, then let them also ask for permission, as those senior to them in age." Narrated Abu Musa al-Ashari radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Permission is to be sought thrice. If it is accorded, you may enter. Otherwise, go back." Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Narrated Sahl ibn Sa'ad radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Seeking permission to enter somebody's house has been prescribed in order to restrain the eyes from looking at something we are not supposed to look at." Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Within the four walls of their homes, people are normally engaged in different types of domestic chores, or they rest in seclusion. Women, understandably, do things at home in a relaxed manner, which is scarcely possible for them in the presence of a man not belonging to their household. We commit an intrusion upon others' privacy and also eye the hijab observing women by entering a house without permission. Both the things are prohibited and must be avoided. Narrated Rabbi bin Hirash radiyallahu anhu, a man of Banu Amr tribe, has told us that he had asked Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam for permission to enter when he was at home. He said, may I enter? Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to the servant, go out and instruct him about the matter of seeking permission. Tell him to say, Assalamu alaikum, may I come in? The man heard this and said, Assalamu alaikum, may I come in? Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam then accorded permission to him and he entered. This hadith enlightens us on the decent manner of visiting a house. One should offer the salam to the host at the doorstep and then seek his permission to get in. Moreover, we are told to impart a religious information to an ignorant person so that he may put it into practice. Narrated Kilda bin al-Hanbal radiyallahu anhu, I visited Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam and I entered his house without seeking permission. So he said, go back and say Assalamu alaikum, may I come in? Abi Dawood and Tirmidhi. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.